The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can...
And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Spain still without a single shot on target. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Pedri, out towards the flank.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. And it's Valverde. Chiesa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's come loose. Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good take. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Driving forward. Oh, such a clever touch. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Under an awful lot of pressure. Zanetti with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Passing is crisp and sharp. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither shoots! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gullit, decent chance! Gullit gets flagged offside. Van de Ven. Van Dijk.
2 added
He's
minutes
gone
has
forward.
been indicated.
Pedri. Has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it out wide. He has a look up. No way through. And it's Nedved. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. Yeah. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vieira. Pedri with a definite foul there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Rodri. Oh, what has happened here? Haaland is onto this. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti.
Pretty robust defending.
And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him
Substitution
here.
on the field. Number 21, Jesus. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Rafinha.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Messi. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Great ball, and can he finish? And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the
This
field.
is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland, Messi, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on
Mbappe.
both sides, actually.
Number 9.
Just
William
eases him off the ball.
Coming on the field. Number 30.
Spain
Shishko.
are making a change.
Number 10.
After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Substitution in progress.
Plenty. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Tevez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He can get that clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass somewhat off target.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tevez. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Tries a shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Spain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Tries a shot! Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That pass isn't the best. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Adriano. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Messi. That's a cute ball. And it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. Maicon deals with that comfortably. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That looks a decent ball. He's through here. And he shoots! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Best very much a man of this moment. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nedved. Deep cross, climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now he's got space here, and he cuts out the supply. Adriano is hiring after that one. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, nice touch. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Up he goes! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A lovely head. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take...